Welcome, good people. Today is Wednesday, and I went in. I had to go do some testing. As bus drivers, we have to test ourselves. Well, they have to test us. The county does, to make sure we are able to go from acceleration to brake in a certain amount of time. Make sure we're able to go up and down the steps in a certain amount of time. Make sure we're able to evacuate the bus if something happens in a certain amount of time. So I went in today for that test and I passed. So now I'm home and I want something that's just not necessarily light, but something that I can eat a lot of and not feel guilty. So, and I've chosen Italian wedding soup. I've made it before. Last time I made it, it was really, really good. It's a fog in my mind exactly what ingredients I put in it, because I made it kind of my own. And I don't necessarily know exactly what it was. I know it was turkey, Italian sausage, and I can't find that right now. So I'm using I'm just gonna use regular Italian meatballs, hot. I bought some escarole. I have onion. I have the Trinity: onion, carrot, and celery, and with some fresh garlic. And instead of pasta, you know, some people use pasta, some people don't. I'm gonna add a little bit of maybe this whole potato in the whole pot. I'm just gonna slice it, dice it really, really small. And I got my chicken broth. And just in case the chicken broth isn't enough, I have a couple of cubes of this, so I'm gonna use this as well. But is this focusing today? Focusing today. Let's see how she acting. I may have touched some stuff. I'm pretty sure I did. And then put it back the way it was supposed to be. But I'm not gonna touch y'all right now because y'all on the tripod. You see where you at? I'm standing, and you see we like head to head. So I've had the tripod, I just never used it. I've been using the Joby Gorilla, but you're on a standing tripod right now. So once I get everything situated to go in the pot, I'll be back and we will. Oh, I need to tell you some deals I found for beef. I don't know how many people eat beef, but I'm a meat girl. I eat meat. I feel like if it's placed here on the earth, we're gonna be all right. Pray over it. Nurture your body. I bought I found ribeye steaks. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hopefully she's focusing. You know, now she want to show you the price. I bought 2 ribeye steaks. You see these sizes? 2 of these for the price that you just seen. And my favorite is the porterhouse. This is the porterhouse. See how much I paid for the porterhouse? This is the price up here. $8 and some change. You see the size of it? That's my favorite steak. My favorite cut is porterhouse. This all for me. I'm just saying. I have this, a salad, and a baked potato. I don't know if I eat the whole thing, but porterhouse is mine. Ribeyes I do like. I don't know. I couldn't pass it up. Wendy's had a good sale, and I'm gonna rinse them good. I might not rinse them yet. I plan on just taking them out of this case here and putting them in some storage bags and putting them in the freezer. I'll probably do 1 steak at a time because, you know, it's just me. And, you know, I ain't trying to. But I bought 2 packs of meatballs. These are on sale 2 for $6. You see how many in here? So I got that. Then I have this one as well. I should have got mild and hot, but I like spice. So, and there's most people that are in my circle appreciate the heat. And they're gonna go in there. I have also, they had smoked, no, not smoked, they have, because the sale is still going, fresh neck bones. Look at, if y'all can see this, you see how pretty this meat is? Look at the price of it. I just paid $6.07 for all this. You can put this in a pot with some onion and bell pepper and celery and carrots and let it boil with some make a broth and add like some yellow rice. That's a meal for a whole family with some string beans on the side and some bread. But me being, I'm not this. I'm gonna take a pack, I think, to my son, or I might fix the meal myself. The same thing I just told y'all, and take it to him and him and his children. I bought 2 of them. This is the other pack of them. It's beautiful, beautiful. And this one here was $6 and some change. So I'm gonna boil one of these up this week with some onion and bell pepper and whatever else I put in the pot, and some yellow rice or some white rice, and that's gonna be their dinner. I'm gonna take some string beans and some, not cornbread, but probably some kind of the Hawaiian rolls. My grandkids gonna eat good. You hear me? They're gonna eat good. But that's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to make some Italian wooden soup, and I will be back momentarily to show you some of the process. I'm not gonna do, it's not a cook with me, but I'll bring you in to see some of it. I'll be back.
Comfort of your own heart.
I don't know if you can see me with it right now. I'm gonna put some olive oil in the pot for the Trinity. I'm gonna heat that through. And I told you before, my olive oil is garlic infused. So I'm watching different recipes. I'll show you. I know you hear it, but it's on my tablet. So YouTube, so I'm watching different recipes. Just for motivation, inspiration, a difference. Maybe I can change my recipe up a little bit. I'm gonna turn the music down. So the oil is here, and when you're cooking this, get a drink, some wine or whatever you drink. I'm gonna add these carrots because they look like they need some attention. I'm gonna be down for the use them. And the celery. I've rinsed all of this so it's ready to be added to the pot. I'm gonna add some broth. Oh yeah, I used to watch her. I'm gonna have to stop and I can't talk to y'all much. So once it continues to break down, I'm gonna add the broth and the bouillon cube and the meatballs. I'm gonna let that cook together, and then I'm gonna add one russet potato. Well, Idaho, whatever. Russet, Idaho. It says russet. But I'm gonna add one of these. I might not even peel it. I'm just gonna add it and chop it very, very small so it can cook quickly. I'm gonna just cook first. Then I'm gonna add the escarole. And I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna add some seasoning, some Italian seasoning, probably some garlic powder, salt and pepper, of course. I think that's about it. I'm not gonna overdo it. I want a soup that's light with some substance and not too heavy. You know, we're in the springtime, we're not in the wintertime right now. So I need something that's a little bit, that I can eat all day and not feel guilty about it. Because I'm still, for those that you might not even care, but I weighed in yesterday at 151, 5'5". So I'm still doing good. My goal was 150, and I met that goal in August. So it's August, September, November, December, January, February, March, April. Not April, 8 months that I've been sustaining. Applause. I'm adding the chicken stock now. I'm gonna add that. And the bouillon. Let me pause this. I thought about cabbage soup, but I'm not on a diet. I'm just really just paying attention to what I place in, and I want to be aware and what it does, and right now I'm doing pretty good. And now I'm going to add my seasonings to the broth. I thought I bought stout. I bought reduced sodium broth, so thank God for that. I'm gonna add a Nor, maybe 2, and I'm gonna add some water with it. So that's that's a good thing. I'm gonna add the seasonings. I'm gonna shut up and let you watch a little bit. adding my seasonings. I'm gonna also use some Italian seasoning. I know you're kind of far away. And I'm gonna do some black pepper. Not a lot. A little bit of parsley flakes. Just, you know, add some color and a little bit of a different taste. Yeah. So I'm measuring glass. Measuring, this is a, I don't know if it's a jar or what. So what do I have it at? That looks like a lot. I'm gonna do, it's like 2 cups, a little bit less than, I got it at 1.5 cups of extra water to the broth. Excuse this big arm. I gotta get back to my lifting. I've been walking, back riding, you know, working on some other joint areas, but you know, no complaints. Regardless, I love me. So I'm dicing these potatoes. This one potato, very small. So it's one potato in the whole pot. So you know it's not, it's going to be too detrimental if you're doing low carb. Just don't overdo it. You gotta make yourself eat the way that you want to eat. And it's boiled. It's a boiled potato. It's not fried. So I mean, you gotta just don't be involved with deprivation or depriving yourself. Eat in moderation. Just eat something that eat it. But say no, I can't do too much. I'm not gonna do too much because I know what it does, and I don't need all that. That's basically what that tells you. You don't need all that stuff. That's like a want. That's when you start eating all this kind of, you know, other stuff. It kind of trickles into like a greed.
There's still be some texture to the vegetables left. And the Swiss chard. Salt now. So, this looks great. Let's bring it to a boil, then let it simmer. I'll clean up and then I'll make the meatballs to go right in there. The soup has been boiling for an hour and a half.
Okay, I finished that video. I took out 2 eggs. And I got some Parmesan. What is it? Parmesan and Romano grated cheese. So I'm thinking about putting this in a bowl. I'm gonna crack these open, scramble them a little bit, and put them in a bowl. Add this to it, and I'm gonna like stream this into the. After everything gets cooked together, I'm gonna stream it into the soup. But what I'm going to start off with first is the escarole. No, the kale. The kale is on top. So I'm going to start with some kale. At the end, we're going to stream in some eggs and Parmesan. I'm going to smash, mash, push down the greens into the pot. I'm going to let it cook a little bit. Cover it up. It's egg mixture. And this egg mixture is 2 medium eggs and maybe like 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan Reggiano. I'm gonna stream that into that mixture. Then I'll have my soup, my Italian wedding soup. It's like, congratulations, right? All married together. Yeah, quarantine life. not quarantine. I ain't gonna say quarantine. Hashtag stay at home.